Hey y'all. Hi. Sorry I'm late. Y'all, I was trying to get here as soon as I could, but then I was listening to YouTube cameras too. I had to make sure that I got my water and stuff situated. I had to drink some of my water so that I could wet my whistle. But I hope that everybody's doing well as well. Let me see who is all in here. Let's see. Let's see who we got in here. We got Daniel Berry. What is good, Daniel Berry? What is good, Hypnotic Touch Touch? What is good, Kat Kajor? What is good, Miss Info? What is good, Nessa A? What is good, CEO? La Boss Lady? And let me see who else. DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. And what is good to Babe? What's good, damn my opinion? And DC Kool-Aid, thank you so much for being here to moderate for me. I really do appreciate you. Y'all, this is mostly like an impromptu live because I did put a poll on my community wall. Because I already had did a live already. I wasn't going to come back live today, but then when I put my poll on my community wall, it looked like the overall consensus of the people was that they did want me to come back and do a live about the origin. So that's why I'm here today. So first thing that I want to do is make sure that I share my own live on my Dundaughter channel. So one moment. And please like the video as y'all come in. Please like the video. So let me go ahead and share it here. Y'all, for y'all that don't know about content creating, you wouldn't believe the little things that you have to remember to do just to do a video. Like share out your own shit to make people know that you're doing it live and setting in your commercials and not setting up a goal and all this. Y'all, it's a lot of little intricacies when it comes to creating content like this. But either way, for most of the people who have been subscribed to me for quite some time, everybody knows that I can't stand a lie. I can't stand a liar, and I will always combat a liar. So now y'all saw my debut over there at Kimmy's. I think so many people are just frustrated that people let me come around. What's wrong with that? If people want to let me be up on that panel, if people want to unblock me and let me come over, why you mad? If people want to allow me to come around, why the fuck you mad? Why are you even worried? Just worry about your panel and what you doing over there. But y'all did see me over there at Kimmy's. I had a very interesting exchange over there. Intrinsic came up there. It was like a back and forth on Kimmy's channel, which was, I found it amusing. But y'all, these days I just don't feel like yelling at anybody. And honestly, I kind of refuse to yell. Now, if you want to go back and forth with me, as long as you can be quiet and speak in your turn, don't talk out of turn, I could do it. But if you expected me to try to yellow on top of you, I'm not about to do it. Hey, Tracy. And I think I spoke to Tebay and Hypnotic Touch Touch. I believe I spoke to everybody. But I think I spoke on it. But one thing that I did witness prior to YouTube cameras going live, child, I saw Intrinsic's master, you know, the one that she follow around. Well, her master went live. And I was right there in the bushes and I witnessed Intrinsic just lie through her damn teeth. I witnessed her lie through her botched BBL. I witnessed her lie through her ass. And for the life of me, I actually heard her say that she got catfished. Imagine it. Imagine Intrinsic, of all people, still crying about the past, is now over there with her master saying that she got catfished. Now, this is what she said. She claims that she didn't know how I looked. This is what she said. And see, The thing that had got her in the world of trouble the last time is because she lied. And when she lied, I had to come out here and produce a receipt with the truth. And then that's why she ended up crying and doing the most and going through depression and all this kind of weird ass shit. Had to go through therapy. So Tracy, Intrinsic say I catfished her. She over there telling Ness and them that she didn't know how I looked and she didn't know how big I was. And I'm like, bitch, you lying. But because Ness was in the rehab when Intrinsic was first coming over trying to shoot her shot, Ness missed it. So Ness didn't get to see how thirsty Intrinsic was. And Ness also didn't get to see how Intrinsic was very much aware of how I looked because she followed me on every single one of my channels. She wasn't just coming over here to my beef sector channel. She was following me on every channel, including my health and wellness channel. My health and wellness channel is also the channel in which I was documenting my fasting, my weight loss, my intermittent fasting, and all that kind of stuff. And she was always coming to that channel. I know, but I just, anytime she lied, I just gotta prove her. That's all. So I just wanted to name this video The Origin and go through the origin about a particular situation when Intrinsic was coming over. Which is so weird because they say you ain't got a lot of kick it. Like you legitimately don't have to lot of kick it. But it's time and time again where she feel like she needs a lot of kick it. Damn, the Pizarro done went live. Hold on, let me go over here. Oh, she dragging Dory. Huh. I just got a notification for Pizarro. I didn't even realize she had went live already. Hold on, y'all. Damn, I thought she was supposed to be meeting me over here, but maybe she want me to meet her over there. Y'all, I don't know what's going on because I was messaging with her earlier to see what was what, but and I was messaging with her underneath her community wall, y'all. But what stopped me from messaging with her with the community wall is because then I ended up getting busy and then I took a nap. And then once I woke up from my nap, then that's when I saw YouTube cameras was live, so I tuned in over there and I saw that Pizarro had commented on my post. But anyway, let me go ahead and do my origin here, and then I'm probably gonna have to be nosy. Hey, Ray Tricks. But at least let me go ahead and get everything started on my side. What's good, Patricia Alexander? So here we go. Now, first off, I want to go ahead and go to my present. And I'm going to share my screen. Let me see which screen that is. What's good, Michi Black? What's good to everybody? Let me make sure that I'm sharing the right screen, y'all, because I do not have time. Okay, I got to make sure that I'm sharing the right screen because I ain't got time to be sharing the wrong screen and end up getting a copyright. So, y'all, this is my health and wellness channel. I've told y'all about it many, many times. And I actually think I've showed y'all certain clips from my health and wellness channel as well. This is actually one of my fasting update videos. But I want y'all to see and just notice. Now, first off, you see me camped up. Camming up is not a problem for me. And I think that's the problem that a lot of these people have is that I don't cam up for them and they mad about it. I think the problem that they have is that they want to know how I look, what I've been doing, how much weight I done lost, all this kind of stuff. And I just don't give them the satisfaction. I don't give them the satisfaction. But either way, this is my health and wellness channel. And I want to show y'all a thirst bucket coming over here to talk to me. So let's go ahead and get it started. Hey, YouTube cameras. So I'm about to go ahead and get this started here of incorporating stuff and just do switching up your routine little by little. That's really been helping me a lot. Um, Not to mention, I enjoy seeing the drops in my clothes size, y'all. I enjoy seeing just the difference in my energy level. Since I've been doing the pool every day, y'all, I noticed a difference in my energy. Like I've talked about my neighbors who are retired sisters who live above me. And typically, I don't go bother them or anything like that. But the last time I checked my mail, y'all, they light bill was up in the mailbox. And I'm like, come on now. Like the power company, the dang on post office need to do better. Whoever delivering the mail need to do better. Because these older women, they light bill was up in my mailbox. And so when I checked my mail and I saw the light bill was there, I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and take them their mail. Y'all, I remember maybe last year when I had to go up to up there where they are. And y'all, I had to go up a couple of flights of stairs to get up there to them, y'all. And I was so winded. And this was like probably like this time last year. And now I've noticed, y'all, I went up them stairs like it was nothing. I wasn't winded. I wasn't like huffing and puffing and stuff. Like I actually could feel the difference in my body as I went up their stairs because it truly felt like I had 50 pounds less on my frame that I was putting up, going up their stairs in order to go take them their mail. So it's the little things like that that you really do notice and you can tell the difference. And that's one of the reasons too how you know that you're making progress. I'm like, look at me now. I ain't winded and things. That's good. Um Intrinsic, I don't know too much about dress sizes because I don't wear dress. All I know is that I used to have to get 2X shirts and now I'm getting 1X shirts. And then I have these leggings that it's like these leggings that I use to work out. They like tights or whatever that I used to get from Walmart. Initially, I would have to get 3X with those. Now I'm in 2X with those. So that's all I know, intrinsic. Where my leggings used to be 3X, but now they 2X. My shirts used to be 2X, and now I could get a 1X. So that's really all I know. I haven't bought any new jeans yet. I haven't done any of that because y'all, I'm not one of them people that lose 20 pounds and now I'm about to go buy all this stuff. Y'all, I gotta prove it to myself before I do any type of shopping. Like before I go. So let me go ahead and pause it here, and I just want to also let y'all see. Well, thank you, y'all. Thank you. So I was hey Sonny and everybody that just came in. What's good, Vibrant? So also I did load in a photo for y'all as well. Now this is to a Intrinsic saying that she didn't know how I looked and that I catfished her. This was actually my before and after photo. And this was whenever I was 57 pounds down. And this is my material from my health and wellness channel. So don't try to steal it. Don't try to steal my shit at all. What I find interesting is uppity love to call herself tiny waist. But if you actually look at my picture, you can tell that my waist is much smaller than uppity's. It just is what it is. And not to mention, uppity still ain't got her teeth done. She ain't even fixed her mouth. So even right here, this was in the course of 90 days where I lost 57 pounds. Yes, where I lost 57 pounds. And Intrinsic was over here at my channel during this time because she was lusting after me. So the nerve of her to try to lie to kick it and say that I catfished her. The nerve of a lying bitch to say that she was catfished. But anyway, let's continue. And anything that is borrowed from my video, I will strike. So I'm just saying. If you didn't give me no, if you didn't ask my permission, I'm striking the fuck out of you, and I mean it. But anyway, let me go ahead and take my picture down. Oh, and the picture that QB posted was actually in 2020. This pictures right here that you're looking at was from 2022 or 2023. 2022 or 2023. Okay, let me get back to me. Go get new jeans and new this and new that. I need to really prove to myself that I'm going to stay in this mode before I really spend big bucks on some new stuff. So most of the stuff that I have bought clothes wise is all athletic gear. Anything that's stretchy, that I can move in, that's comfortable. That's really what I've been doing. So I don't know nothing about the dress size. Girl, I ain't wore a dress since I went to the prom. And I think that's the truth. That's the truth. I have not worn a dress since I've been to the prom, and I haven't worn a skirt since I was 19 years old. And I'm in my 30s now. So I don't even know. I don't even know. But she said she ain't wearing no dang leggings. Oh, I be having the leggings now. They cheap. Walmart have them so cheap. But y'all, when I do wear my leggings, it be the black ones or the camouflage ones. Y'all, my leggings gotta be masculine. I ain't about to be wearing no pink tie-dye and things. No, I need black. I need camouflage. It gotta be masculine, my leggings. Like even in my before and after picture, I had my leggings on. I had my leggings on. She intrinsic said, no matter how much weight I lose, I never be curvy. You know something? For me, I have noticed even whenever I was smaller, when I used to play softball, not softball, I played football. And even whenever I had less weight on me, I still always had hips, ass, and thighs. So that's just something that I'm used to. And to be honest, I I would I would feel a way if I didn't have it, because the way my body is shaped, y'all, that's just how my mama's body was. Like the more I get older and I stand in the mirror and look at myself, like I'm like, oh my goodness, I look just like her, like shape wise and the way I'm built and all that. So I actually appreciate my build because I'm like, oh dang, I legit got it from my mama, y'all. Legit. Um, intrinsic, I really don't like the label of stud, but most people their appearance of their I appear to be a stud to others. And if others call me a stud, I'm not offended. I will answer to that term. But I don't like labeling myself. I feel like I'm more so just more masculine. Masculine energy. Um yeah, masculine energy, more masculine, lesbian. But you know, if people say I'm a stud, I'm a stud. You know, if that's what they want to call me, that's what they want to call me. You will find me calling myself a grown ass man before you will hear me call myself a stud. That's why a lot of times in the other sector that I've come from, the running joke is about me being a fully grown man or a grown ass man, because I will come out here and be like I'm a grown ass man and speak on my masculinity before I come out here and be like I'm a stud. What's good, Gemini 75? So yeah, I'm just myself. I like to be comfortable. But I like mostly dominant dress. Wait, y'all, I have to pause this because in this video, now Gemini 75 just legit just showed up in the chat right now. Only only for in this video, I'm like, what's good, Gemini 75? Girl, that's crazy. It's like you came in at the perfect time. You came in at the perfect time, Gemini. Before I could even pause this to speak to you, I was speaking to you up in this video. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? What Gemini 75. So in total, I had lost the 65. Then I gained about 30 back. And so now I've been working to losing that again. But from the beginning of the year, from January 6th until now, I had lost I had lost 30, I want to say it was about 38 pounds. But I would say within the last, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, like I said, it was some stuff going on in my personal life that hindered my progress. But I do plan to get back on the ball with everything come May 1st for the month of May. So I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it. And my plan is to start back in May. You know, sometimes life will happen and you'll have to start and stop, but the main thing is to start back again. Even if you have to stop for a brief moment, a week or two, make sure you still start back again, which is what I'm planning to do come the 1st of May. But I think it's funny that I spoke to Gemini 75 in this video, and then she came up in my chat just now. So that's how y'all know she been a supporter for a long time. Sporty type clothes. That's it. It's Intrinsic said I got mine from my mama too. She's straight up and down like me. See, and that's the thing. You appreciate it when you could really see it. You appreciate it so much, and like especially y'all. Oh, let me tell y'all this, y'all. So June 2nd marked 16 years that my mama been passed away. June 2nd marked 16 years. And y'all, I took me probably about 2 days, like to myself, just to really, just to woosah. I wasn't sad. I didn't feel no type of way because 16 years is a long time. But this year, I really just had to reflect on the woman that I have become and the woman that I was raised to be. You know, I had to reflect on those types of things this year on June 2nd for my mama's death anniversary. And it was interesting for me to see how far I've come from that 19-year-old that was lost because her mama had passed away. It was interesting to be able to reflect on everything that I'm truly blessed about, that I'm grateful for, that my mama bestowed upon me, y'all. And it was that type of time where I really just was deep in thought, reflecting on those things. But I say all that to say, because whenever you don't have your mama around, you appreciate the similarities that you see within yourself whenever you don't have her, if that makes sense. So anytime, and even it could be the most feminine thing ever, but if I do something that's really really feminine and it reminds me of how my mama did it, y'all, that just tickles me. That make my day. Where I'll be like, my mama used to do that same mix. It makes my day. Oh, Intrinsic is back. Hold on. Hey, Intrinsic.
Okay, so what I want to say is this. When I look at you, I see femininity. I hear femininity. So it's like, I love that you say that you identify otherwise, because now I'm looking for it. Even the way that
Mm-hmm.
you, even your hand gestures, the way you hold your
Mm-hmm.
face, the way you hold your
Right.
mouth, is very feminine. But so that tells me that you mask a lot. You don't give us your true authenticness.
So now, how was she catfished again? How was she catfished again? This bitch just be getting over there with Ness just a lot. The reason why I'm playing this, y'all, this was around the time that Intrinsic really started lurking hard and thirsting hard on my videos, especially when I was on camera. This is when she was thirsting hard for my pictures and leaving me a comment underneath pretty much every picture that I posted. This is when she was thirsting hard. But she sat over there with Ness now and told Ness that she felt like she was catfished, and I'm trying to figure out how. She just lied a lie. So this is why I call this the origin. But I'm going somewhere with all of this. Thank you for hanging up in here with me. But we just gonna listen to Intrinsic talk to me, um, because a lie ain't nothing for a bitch to tell. A lie ain't nothing for a bitch to tell. What's good, Jeannie G? How you doing? But okay, let's continue. Well, I guess yes and no. I mean, but how much can I mask when most of the time when y'all see me, I'm on a black screen.
That's
But people
true.
who see me on
That's
my day to
true.
day, I'm girl, I'll just be myself.
And
Girl,
and
I'm just right here.
and you know what? Within my sector, some of the people there would label. I don't even want to go there because I gotta watch what I say because I don't like being in no shit. But um,
Oh,
I just
over
like
here,
to.
hold on, intrinsic. Over here, I've been cultivating this audience to be a lot separate from the other. I don't know if you realize, but this is a different audience. Some of the people from over there have followed, but a lot of the people that have grown haven't. So you shouldn't find yourself in any drama here because the people who follow me on this channel are
It's a
solely
different
here
crowd.
to lose weight and improve their life. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? A lot of this is bottle. I mean, is the reason why we are holding weight on our bodies because it's hard for us just to flow in the natural energy that we carry, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a type of person who, if I like you, I like you. I don't care if what's in between your legs happens to be a penis, if it happens to be a vagina, it doesn't matter. If I'm connected to your spirit, the essence of who you are, um,
Mm-hmm.
then we vibe it. Like I don't put a judgment on it.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
I have been judged for that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I stand 10 toes down in it. You can label it whatever you want to label it, but all
Right.
I know is that I follow my heart. I follow um what I feel like I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that is. But the thing about me is I never date. Uh, I never mix the two. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
over here,
Mm-hmm.
you get what I'm
Yep.
saying? So
Yep.
um I think it's and I've been labeled a lot of different things. And like you said, I don't really like labels as well. I am, and I love when you said that you don't really do labels because I love that. Why can't we just be who we are and flow in the energy that we are and it not be judged? Um
Right. Right. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I abandoned labels when it comes to my lesbian identity. The only thing that I identify as is a lesbian. That's it. Like because I did. I used to label myself as a stud in my late teens, early 20s. And I noticed that I was putting myself in a box,
mhm.
and many of the women that I dated were putting me in a box to where I was supposed to act like this. I'm
Do
supposed
and
to be
yes,
this.
do and perform
Supposed
certain
to-
things.
Right. And it was
A
just like,
box
no, don't
creates
require
limits.
that of me. I'm going to be myself. And that's whenever I had to do away with that label of stud. I grew up at that point.
Labels create limits, and that's why I don't like them. Labels create limits. Don't put any limits, no boundaries on me because I'm a free flowing energy. Don't tell
Mm-hmm.
me I can't do this. I want to be able to operate how I want to be able to operate, and long as I'm not hurting anybody else or myself,
Right.
then why are you concerned with it? Do you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I
Yeah.
don't know. And that is, and I think that burdens that we carry, well, I'm gonna say burdens that I carry like that has played a part in my weight gain and the weight that
Mm-hmm.
I have carried in the past. And it's like it feels so much freeing to be like, I am who the fuck I am. If you don't like it, and you know what? I have a small circle. And that's fine
Mm-hmm.
because the people who
Mm-hmm.
are drawn to me and who are connected to me will feel my heart, feel my spirit, and be able to flow from there. But I just wanted to come
Right.
up here to tell you that that really hit me when you said you don't like labels. I really identified with that. That really resonated with me because people would like to put a limit or a label on you and put you in a box in these parameters, and you got to act like this and do this or do that in order to be validated or invalidated. Because the thing about it is, not everybody's going to like you. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
how neutral you are, how whatever. And I've learned that navigating, I know we're going somewhere else here, and stop me uh
Come on, it's
if
all
we
right.
need to. Navigating life has been much more easier.
So y'all, I'm just pausing right there. As y'all can see, I'm completely camped up. My pictures are on this channel, this health and wellness channel. This channel where this content is coming from is not even a beef sector channel. It's not. Oh, and YouTube cameras. This is the same channel that the dude found my swimming pictures in my swimming videos. His stalkerish ass, little buckwheat. Little buckwheat, this ain't even a beef sector channel. It's not even in the beef sector algorithm. If you type the name of this channel up in your search bar, you wouldn't find anything. You would have to really type something specific to this channel in order to find this channel. But guess who did find this channel? Intrinsic. Guess who was over here in every single live when I was camped up? Intrinsic. So I'm trying to figure out why she even told that lie over there to Ness and the Finesser saying that she got catfished. And please like my video. Make it make sense. And hey, Six Figure Days. Good to see you. And Jeannie G, thank you for telling me about the likes. And hey, Tammy Marie. Hey to everybody in YouTube cameras. Thank you so much for the redirect. No, Six Figure Days. This ain't a live. Well, this is live, but it's not. I'm simply replaying this part where Intrinsic was following me on all of my platforms. That's why this is called the origin. Because it wasn't me seeking her out. It was her seeking me out. It was her seeking me out. Even to the point of me being live over here, away from beef sector content, away from beef sector anything. And she came over here and found me over here. But yeah, she was catfished, according to her. So that was the main thing that I wanted to make y'all aware of. I'll play a little bit more of this. I have one other thing that I'm gonna play on this video as well. So just bear with me.
Easier for me than navigating these YouTube streets.
Mm-hmm.
And on YouTube, a person who just a little bit of my background. Um,
Okay.
I grew up very, I would say, sheltered in suburbia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking one way, because my experience has been that, right? Most
Mm-hmm.
people are there to encourage, to love, to live, to whatever.
Gemini 75, yes. Today on Ness's Live, because of the picture that QB released, this bitch got on Ness's and said that I catfished her. She said she didn't know that I was a big girl. She said she had no idea. She over there trying to lie to kick it. Said that I was a whole catfish when I FaceTime with the bitch many times after this. This is when she was starting to come around over here. This is when she first started to come around, and she was coming to my beef sector channels first, and then she found me over here. She felt more comfortable talking to me over here, and then she ended up reaching out to me on Instagram, and then she ended up giving me her number, and then when she gave me her number, we text and called and did all of that. In Instagram, you can call people and turn your camera on. All of these things were done, but she told Nesnam because she needs a lot to kick it. She told Nesnam today that she was catfished. And this is what I'm saying. The lies people tell.
cover you. And so I'm very trusting because that has been my experience, right? In life. So I
Uh-huh.
transferred that into YouTube, and that is a is a horrible thing to do because navigating YouTube is totally freaking different. It's stressful. Uh,
Mhm.
especially when you know that it will take you and put you and push you into a realm that you don't even want to be in or you don't even want to go. But you gotta go because you can't let just any motherfucker talk to you any kind of way. So you gotta go. But it's like, I don't want to stay here. I don't know these waters. I drown in these waters. I can swim. I can
Mhm.
dog paddle in this motherfucker. I can dog paddle. Now, don't get me wrong. I can hold mine. But how long can you dog paddle without actually swimming? You get what I'm saying? You're only getting so far with the dog paddle. So I try to stay out of those waters that I know that, hey, I don't swim in them waters correctly. And there's other people, shit. What's that man name that used to who was a good swimmer? What was his name?
Oh, Michael Phelps.
Yeah. I ain't Michael Phelps, but they other people are Michael Phelps in these waters. They like, and I'm up here dog paddle. I'm like, this ain't for me. And it's just
Mhm.
hard learning how to navigate these YouTube streets and how I should go about things. And so when I just tap into my heart space, when I was on vacation, I was sitting on the beach and
Mhm.
I just felt in my spirit, I just need to tap into what my heart leads me to. And if I only have two people in the room, then those are the two people that was supposed to hear it. You feel me?
Right.
But
Right.
I've been a little discouraged, and it's a lonely walk when you are swimming against the currents, you know?
Mhm.
And people know
Mhm.
me from this sector because of somebody that I was associated with, but that's not my lane. So
Mhm.
it's like I'm not gonna I don't know. I don't know, J.Dunn. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you will encounter that, but that's one thing too, where I say you cannot lose sight of yourself, and you have to be able to understand that there are so many different parts of you. Like
Yes.
like my original channel has absolutely nothing to do with this channel that I got over here. This is a different lane. So when I want to, you know, cuss somebody about out and be very opinionated, I go to my main channel. But when I'm
Mm.
really just being low key and mellow and talking about what I do in my day to day life, then I come right here. And the thing is, YouTube is full of millions. There are so many people that you can captivate with what you have to say. And I just believe that maybe it's all about finding your lane and staying within that lane. Like even over
Yes.
here, I barely promote what I do over here on my other channel because I don't want that crowd over here. I want the genuine people. This channel is not about numbers. This channel is about having truly health and wellness dialogues. This
Hmm.
channel is about being accountable for some of the goals that I set for myself, for me to share tips with the people who come here. This one is truly about just speaking as human beings. And so I don't promote this channel at all on my other channel. Otherwise, my subscriber count here would match my subscriber count over there. But my main thing, once I got a few people coming over here, I didn't promote this channel. I just let it grow organically.
Naturally.
And
Mm.
that's what I like about being over here and being doped off. Even with this, I come here mostly show in my face because it is me being accountable for my health and wellness goals that I'm telling these people that I'm trying to do. I cannot be telling these people about health and wellness and trying to inspire them to do something if I'm behind a black screen. So over here, I actually show myself so that I'm just not somebody talking this mess, but no, let me show you. Let you see. Whereas on my other channel, girl, I'll get on there and if I gotta cuss you out, I'm gonna cuss you out and I don't care. But
And
over
see,
here,
where I
it's
gotta
a
get,
different audience of people. And sometimes you have to separate things like that.
and that's where I gotta get a little bit more gangster, just a little bit more flavor.
Now, y'all, I do have to just pause it and I just have to look at my own self and I just have to commend myself. I'm so beautiful. I am. And I see what you said, K. Kajor. What's good, D Ham? What is good, L Blue? I saw what L Blue said. I always have to pop her in a lot. And then when I get to really, really popping her, then her feelings get hurt, and then she be trying to get the cops involved. Even today up on this, she had a nerve to say that she could still get the cops on me. She's still trying to get the cops on me from 2022. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, you don't know anything about a statute of limitations. And then I had to look up the statute of limitations in the state of Texas. And her statute of limitations ran out. But she over there on Nessus trying to get a pat on her motherfucking back, saying that she got catfish. She didn't really know how I looked. And then turned around and said that she could still try to go to the cops. And statute of limitations ends after 3 years. All of this is from 2022, y'all. We in 2025 now. Any statute of anything is up, but as you could see, all she do is lie. I'm surprised that she came out here and really told y'all that she got a BBL. I would have thought that she would have lied about that, but her ass was so flat, ain't no way she could have lied about it. Ain't no way she could have came back through with a plump ass that was never there before. With the damn BBL. But this is the type of conversation that she was coming over here with, and I'm just letting my new audience and new subscribers see everything. Cause this is the facts of the facts of the facts. I ain't gotta lie on this bitch, and I'm tired of the bitch lying on me. I'm tired of her lying on me, y'all. Jeannie G said trends that old with no mind of her own. Bitch, get a clue. Jeannie G, this is just one of many videos that I have over here up on this channel. Jeannie G, anytime that I was camped up doing anything over here, she was coming over here trying to click the damn link. But she said she was catfished today. Unbelievable. But anyway, let me go ahead and press play. I'm going to play some more. Then I got one other thing that I'm going to play after this. I think the thing that I'm going to play after this is something that y'all will be interested in seeing. So just bear with me.
Or whatever, because I sometimes I want to cuss a motherfucker out, but I'll be like, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. But then when I don't say nothing and I don't do nothing, then people be like, Trend's a pussy ass bitch. She's a pussy ass hoe. Trend's, she a punk ass bitch. But then it's like, okay, so it's like, then I go back and forth with myself. It's like, do I give a fuck about their story or their narrative?
Intrinsic. So my audience over here, like I don't do as much cursing on this channel. It's a different audience. Yeah. So I just want you to be mindful of the word choice.
Okay, my bad. So
like my family members come on this channel to watch my weight loss progress.
Got
so
you.
Clean.
Got you. So okay, I do.
So y'all did hear me tell her that my family members come to this channel to watch my weight loss progress. But just over there at Nancy, she was talking about how I don't have no family and all this kind of stuff. I mean, this is a following ass bitch. She just follow to follow. What's good, Uncle Dimples? She just follow to follow to follow. Now let me rewind it back. My family come to this channel. That's why I don't like for this channel to have too much beef sex or anything. That's why I keep them separate. And I told her this up in here. But then just today she was telling us that I don't have no family and all this weird ass shit. A different audience. Yeah. So I just want you to be mindful of the word choice.
Okay, my bad. So
like my family members come on this channel to watch my weight loss progress.
got
so
you.
I clean.
Got you. So okay, I do apologize for that. But
no, it's okay. It's okay. You knew over here, so you didn't know. It's okay.
So it's like, do I buy into their story? Because I just did. These everything I talk about on my channel is or things that I'm dealing with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Do I buy into their story? No, I try not to. I do my best not to buy into their story, because what it does is you don't want the masses. You don't want the masses to move you to react and respond in a certain way. I want to respond and react organically. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to get caught up in the bull crap. It's easy. And that's not what I want to do, because my nerves too bad. But
right. It's true. And you know something? I think what when I brought in 2022, my main thing was trying to more so really put my focus and attention on the people within my real life and the things that actually matter within my real life. Like it's a lot of people that say that I have calmed down so much, or I'm more mellow and things like that. No, this has always been my personality, but I had to really sit back and think. Half of these, well, pretty much 98% of the people that you fuss and argue with, you never gonna meet them in real life. Why invest the time and energy so much? And to be honest, I know very well how accomplished I am within my life.
yeah.
And none of these people could touch me with a candle.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why am I wasting my time fussing with them? You know?
That's a fact.
And that's why I said this year I'm just going to focus on my wellness and stuff and focus on myself, because my whole purpose when I first started even my channel over there was me doing, I think one of my first videos was whenever they put out the Aaliyah movie, and I did a critical analysis of the Aaliyah movie, and that was before any of these other people found me over there. And it's like, I'm get back to myself and what I enjoy. And luckily, me separating off onto this channel has allowed me to be able to branch back into that. And then whenever I want to get, a little zesty, a little ratchet with you, or I got to tell you something, then I will. But that's one thing. That doesn't, people think that your persona on the one channel is how you are. No,
we are multifaceted people. Like for me, I'm a sexual being. You might hear me talking about some I am. You know what I'm saying? You may hear.
Now y'all see this my health and wellness channel, and she talk about how she a sexual being. If y'all don't hear me what I'm saying, that this bitch just be lying just to follow behind Ness ass. This is a health and wellness channel about keto, fasting, and results. And she talking about she is a sexual being. And this is a live with an audience, and that's why I'm happy that Corrine is up in here. Just so y'all know that I ain't lying. Corrine first found me on this channel because Corrine was interested in fasting, weight loss, and health and wellness. Kareem ain't know nothing about no damn beef sector. Nothing. She found me on this channel, wanted to reach some of her goals. I was inspiring people to reach their goals and coming on camera and telling them what I'm doing, what's working and what don't work. Well, probably try this, but don't try that. Do this, but don't do that. This is what I was doing. But Kareem ended up being a supporter, and now she over here with me on my J.Dunn channel. But she first found me over here on this clean ass channel that was about helping people and inspiring people. And I love this channel. This is the reason why I don't play around with this channel at all, because that audience that I cultivated over there, which is close to 2,000 people at this point, it's getting close to 2,000 people. I don't want to taint them with this fuckery. But thank the Lord, Corinne is able to come over here and she just bob and weave. And she just be right here supporting. And I appreciate her for that. But yeah. But now she want to talk about sex over here on my health and wellness.
Hear me talking about eating some, you know, and then you might hear me talking about something else. But that doesn't negate, that doesn't take away from who I am as a person. I'm more than one thing. And a lot of people, that's what I'm saying, labels create limits. They put you in this box of who they think you are. And if you step outside of that box, then you wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, no, 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 no. I'm more than that. That is a part of who I am. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's not all of who I am. And so I just feel encouraged right now. I feel encouraged because um I just feel like, hold on. I'm stopping because I'm getting emotional. So give me a second.
Okay.
Um I just feel like we shouldn't have to give a justification or anything in regards to who we are. We are who we are.
Right.
And
Right.
it's more than what you may see on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So you have to give people room to grow, and you have to give people room to be who they are, without the judgment. And but you know what? It's YouTube. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I have to find more balance. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm working this out with myself at the same time. You gotta find
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find more balance in it all, because it can't be all yin and it can't be all yang. There is a perfectly divine balance that needs to be kept, and it can't be all good. There's room for the drama. I ain't gonna hold you. I like to watch it, but I can't fill myself up with too much of it. You get what I'm saying? Um
Mm-hmm.
uh I'm getting out of people pleasing, because they used to be a big stronghold for me, people pleasing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and wanting to make everybody happy but the fact of the matter is that you can't you
Mm-hmm.
can't. And so you just got to stay in your lane, like you were saying. Stay in your lane. Do you stand 10 toes down in what you believe, uh, and that's it. Like fuck it, and fuck whoever don't like it, and fuck whoever
Right.
don't. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you for letting me uh walk it out with you, because um it's just, I don't know. it's just difficult. I can navigate and I guess that's what matters. As long as I can navigate my personal, my real time life,
She's being
that's great.
emotional, not me.
But
She is being
it's
emotional,
been
not me.
a hardcore learning lesson for me navigating these YouTube streets. That's it. But I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it. I got more of a grasp on it than I did when I first stepped into this arena. I tell you that much. And
Yes, Kareem.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I mean,
it was for my Christmas
like
giveaway that
it
year.
it is a learning curve with just being on here and having a presence on here in general. And you're not gonna know the right things to say right off the bat. Cause like even I was thinking about that. I was like thinking earlier today because I was talking to my cousin and she had her first baby in October. And she is always throwing little digs at me about how I need to get a baby. And I was like, I said, but I had to sit there and think, and I was like, but if I had a baby, would I even want my baby to be on my main YouTube channel? And I wouldn't. I wouldn't. And that right there says a lot in itself. And that's where I think that you have to be able to to be able to separate the two things. And when I really do look at the people who do have kids that are looking up to them in the things on their channels that they do respectively, because I mean, I can't judge what people do on their channel. But when I know for certain that the mere thought of me possibly bringing a kid into the world and my kid coming across my main channel, that made me feel type of way. And I'm just shocked people who can't come across this stuff and they do it. That's crazy to me.
hmm do you mind me asking how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 35.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all see the predatory behavior? Now, I was 35 at this point, and she was damn near 50. I, I was 35, she damn near 50, but she's saying that I catfished her. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Yeah, I can't with these lying ass, following ass bitches. I can't. Like it be like the truth ain't in you whatsoever. Yo, the truth ain't in her.
Okay.
Yeah. How old did you think?
You give me like 33, some like so around that age.
People be trying to make me younger because of the sound of my voice. And even right
Yes.
there, I'm not going to change my voice because of people. Like, what? No. I was still born in 1986. No, I'm not about to, try to deepen my voice. You know what I'm saying? Because you click the link. Let me go
But
ahead
you
and
know
change it.
that goes with
Right.
the
The
stereotype
label.
of a stud. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
you
Ain't nobody.
if people viewed you as a femme or even
Well, hold on. I see Cold messy ass though snuck up in here. Cold, I'm trying to find a stopping point to this video. And you talk about Riley from the Boondocks. Anyway, as you can see, Intrinsic saw me. She know how I look. And actually, Cole, since you ain't familiar with this channel where I'm getting this was my result, my before and after picture. Intrinsic saw this picture. I had lost 57 pounds, and then I ended up getting to 65 pounds. In 90 days, I lost 57 pounds, and then I think within the next month or so, I got to 65-pound weight loss. So when I was telling you when you first started coming around that I had a health and wellness channel about weight loss and everything, I mean it. And as you can see, there was a definitely a difference in my before and my after. Because I do the work. And I don't take no drugs. I don't need to get addicted to nothing and go to rehab. I don't need to take no drops. I don't need no Ozempic shot. I don't need none of that. I just need to be disciplined. But Intrinsic saw all of this and she loved all of it. But she told Ness today that I catfished her. She told Ness today that I catfished her.
And still, you know what I'm saying? Then the voice would be, you would fit in that box. But since people
Right.
look at you and label you as a stud, they are looking for something else.
They do.
That's what it
And
is.
it's but no, I'm a fully grown man. And that's why whenever I say I'm a grown man, I done raised people kids. I done been stepdaddy to plenty generations
Not
out
a
here.
fully grown
So
man.
give me my respect. That's all I ask. And no, I ain't gotta have my own kids for me to not have raised plenty out here. And so that's one of the reasons why I say I'm a grown man. Not because I identify as
Yes,
a
you can
man.
share it, Cole.
No.
You can
But
No,
just
because you
because
have
I feel
clearly
like
said,
I have filled the shoes of a lot of deadbeats out here in
well,
my
you
30s,
have
in my
clearly
35
said
years of
that
life.
you were, yeah, you have clearly said that you were a lesbian woman. That's how you have clearly said that. Like I only heard that when you said, now I'll say this, but I've never heard you. Now, I mean, I've only been watching recently, but I've never heard you refer to yourself as a man or anything like that, just in general conversation. So
Yeah, when I say that I'm a grown ass man, it's typically just joking, but at the same time, it's a joke that's very serious because there are so many men not doing the job, and I end up doing their job. So give me my respect, and I mean it.
period.
Period.
And so I got a question too, because I'm looking at your retwist and it's very
Mhm,
fresh. So
mhm.
you telling me you done took your ass in the pool with that cap and your retwist still looking like that?
Yes, girl. Yes.
See,
Yes.
that's what
I'll
I
put that
need to
cap
be.
on. Let me get
I
that
need
cap
to
again.
like.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it in the description. I'll put it
Yeah,
in
go
the
ahead and do
description.
that.
Yes, sure have. I was out there yesterday, and I was out there on Sunday,
Do
and
you
I'll
know
probably
how?
be out there sometime today if it don't rain. Because I said every day, if it's sunny and nice out there, I'm gonna go out there.
Well,
But
see,
yeah,
my
I put
son is locked too, and he used to be on the swim team, and we couldn't find a cap. Okay, that would
I searched
encapsulate.
and load upon this one. But yep, it protect my hair and
So
everything.
all you use is that. You don't put on a shower cap in between it. You don't do nothing.
No.
Hmm.
No.
So I have to acknowledge Mika. Hey Mika, thank you for joining. And y'all, one thing that I am also want to say with me showing y'all this, that channel over there has so many videos like this. So why of all the videos over there did Lil Buckweek choose to go to the ones where I was swimming in the pool to use on his channel? Which I threatened to strike him, and when I went over there to check to see if that shit was still up, it was gone. Cause he know better. But out of all the videos like this, with me on the camera talking, he chose to go to the videos with me in the swimming pool, with me in my one piece. And I got plenty of these videos like this over there that he could have picked if he really wanted to pick a decent thing. But I feel like he was being predatory as well. Because why? Why? But anyway, I'm almost to the stopping point. I was going to play this until she get off my link. Because as y'all can see, I done seen my numbers go up and go down while I've been replaying this because she been up on my link just that long. And anytime I was live camped up, she was up on my link just that long. Even when I was on this channel and I wasn't camped up at all, she'll come and sit on my link for 2, 3 hours if it was the weekend. She'll just sit on my link. But she said I catfished her. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I put this right on, and that's all I put on. I get to the pool, take my headphones off, take my headband off, and put this on. And I'm up in there. That's it. There are times that I might have to adjust it because I don't like to get the water in my ears sometimes. But this cap is so well made that it allows all of my locks to fit in, and the sides go to cover my
But do
ears.
you
So
look
that
like you got an alien head when you put that on? It's okay. Because if it does the
I've
job.
never intrinsic. I haven't looked in the mirror with it on, so I don't even know how I look out there when I have it on. Girl,
And it don't matter. And it don't matter. As long as it's doing it.
Because I legit only take it out whenever I'm about to get in the water, and I put it on, so I don't even know how I look. I'm gonna have to put it. After I end this live, I'm gonna have to put it on and go look in the mirror and see how I look.
Okay,
because I don't know how I look.
do you use a Fitbit or anything like that? Like a calorie
Yeah,
tracker?
I got my Fitbit.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you put the link to that out there? That's waterproof and all that, right?
The Fitbit is not waterproof. It's waterproof. It's waterproof for a shower and bath. But girl, I would be really trying it if I put this in a pool. And that's the reason why I got this bag, because I wanted something to put my Fitbit in while I'm swimming, to put my cell phone, to put everything, my keys, girl, whatever, my wallet.
But does it track you? Does it track you even though it's in that bag?
No, it doesn't. It has to be on me. But this Fitbit allows me to manually enter a workout after that.
Gotcha.
So I can go through the app and manually enter my workout and the amount of time that I spent working out while swimming or while doing water aerobics or whatever. So even though I take it off while I'm up in the pool, I make sure that I look at what time it is that I take it off. And then all I do is just mentally keep track of that so that once I'm finished and out of the water, I can manually enter the amount of time. I did an hour and a half of water aerobics. And I just put water aerobics and I let the app.
So y'all, I want to pause it right there just because I do want to tell y'all, since we are talking about this Fitbit talk here. Y'all, I upgraded my Fitbit a year after I filmed this video. And my new Fitbit is the Fitbit Charge 5. And this one is waterproof. So I can go swimming with it. I can take a bath with it. I can get in the shower with it on. I can splash around in any body of water anytime with it on. And it is waterproof, completely waterproof. What's good, Demon Soul? Demon Soul today, Intrinsic said that I catfished her. So all I'm doing is just going down the memory lane to show that I never did catfish this bitch. This bitch knew how I looked from day one. But now because QB put a picture out, she talk about she got catfished over there with Ness. But yeah, if y'all want a Fitbit that's waterproof where y'all can go swimming with it and it actually track what you're doing and track your activity, your movement, get the Fitbit Charge 5. That's the one that I have now. I can get up in the pool and be out there all day long with this one on. But she almost about to leave. Then I'm going to play my next thing.
Calculate whatever they think I burned in that amount of time.
That's what's up. I just need to get my life together as far as fitness is concerned, because I be hitting it and quitting it, hitting it and quitting it, hitting it and quitting it, hitting it and quitting it. And then I'm just ready to hit it and make it a lifestyle again. Because believe it or not, like I said before, I was a trainer. This was a part of my lifestyle. This is what I did, you know. saying? I used to do fitness shows. People looked at my body and said I was masculine, manly, because I was so muscular. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have an athletic body shape and I'm not curvy. So when I got
Oh,
home,
hold on 1 second, intrinsic. BB, this is a waterproof bag that I ended up getting that I take to the pool with me. And so I keep my swimming cap up in here, my earplugs, all of that. I put my ring, my Fitbit, my phone, my wallet, everything was up in this bag. And it's a waterproof bag that I take to the pool,
we
and
need
I
that
don't have to worry about
too.
my stuff getting wet.
Yeah, we need that link too.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't have to worry about my stuff getting wet. I put my car keys up in here, whatever, my house key, whatever. Hold on. And so this is what I use to make sure that all of my stuff is safe and working while I swim. And then I was also saying some people wear it as a fanny pack, and that way you have all of your belongings on you while you in the water. You ain't got to worry.
Oh, so you actually swim with that on you?
You can. You can. I typically just sit it or at the edge of the pool wherever I'm doing my swimming.
Oh, okay,
As
okay.
long as it's sitting right there in eyesight, I'm fine. But you got other women who would probably put this around their waist and just
See
wear it.
me, so if you put it around your waist or you swimming with it, you haven't tried that part yet, right?
I haven't, but before I bought it from Amazon, I read the reviews, and there were
Mm-hmm.
so many who have done it, and they take this everywhere with them. And that's the thing, like it's layered with protection. Like this is 3 layers of protection, and then a Velcro to
Mm.
make sure that water don't get in.
Now I have one of those for my phone, so I mean I understand how it works, and I've
Yeah, your
swim.
cell phone can fit up in here, every pretty much anything. And I just wanted to show this because I know that it's about to be summertime for many people, and people are probably planning vacation. And you never beach with a dang on purse or whatever, but this is something really convenient that you can take to the beach or to the pool or on your vacation with you and not have to worry about your things because you have all your things with you.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been
Yeah.
cute for a vacation I just had. But oh well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what I was showing. And I'm sorry I cut you off, but BB
Oh,
had
you
typed in the
good.
chat. But yeah, but you can go ahead.
Where was I? I don't even know where I was at. But I just appreciate the conversation. Um, I do. I'm not gonna say much else. I appreciate the conversation and
Okay.
the encouragement and the advice. Okay. And
Okay.
I'm gonna hop down and thank you so much, Boo.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up. All right, y'all. So we had Intrinsic up here with me. I gave y'all some tips. If you are catching the end of this, y'all, please go back to the beginning because I showed y'all a few things that I eat, a few keto friendly carbohydrate substitutions that I use. I showed y'all a lot of different things at the beginning. And then I dropped the link to have Intrinsic and anybody else come up. I gave y'all my progress to let y'all know that I've been working on maintaining and that for the month of June, I have a goal to be down another 25 pounds, which should bring my grand total to 75 pounds lost by July 3rd. That's my goal.
So as y'all can see, I wasn't catfishing a bitch. I ain't catfishing nobody out here. And let me put myself back up here. I wasn't catfishing nobody out here. And also, as y'all could see, Lil Butt Week could have used this video for his videos. But Lil Buttweek didn't want to use these videos with me having my clothes on. Lil Buttweek wanted to use the videos with me in the pool, which is what I motherfucking said about his trifling ass. But then also, so now that y'all saw me pop her up in this live, this the next thing that I want to present to y'all. Let me see. Let's see how we about to do this, y'all. And now this one right here, this is what y'all have waited for. So the few of y'all that have stuck around the wait, this is what y'all waited for. The reason why I said just hang tight is because I'm about to see something. And don't worry, y'all. I know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm about to see something. About to see something.
Can I like for me, I think the whole like first of all, never have I ever been strapped, nor will I ever be. I think that seeing like a woman.
Press one if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that? Press one if y'all can hear that. Let me make sure y'all can hear it. I need to make sure that y'all can hear this based on how I'm doing this layout. Okay, so y'all can hear it. Okay, I'm just trying to see something.
Bitch, we're done here. Right. Fucking up. Now get my you're not be here sitting here strapping me all fucking day. If you don't giddy up, horsey, the fuck off of me.
For me, can I like for me, I think the whole like first of all, never have I ever been strapped, nor will I ever be. I think that seeing like a woman with a fake penis, especially the whole contraption to get it on, that is just comical to me. And I'm too childish for that shit. Like, I'm gonna end up dragging your ass. I'm gonna end up roasting the fuck out your ass. Like, it's just, I'm too childish for that.
Ain't nothing about to speak up on her shit.
No, because see, Nez, again, and this ain't no shade now. Mm-hmm. Nez, you were talking about the strap of like 1990. Girl, the straps have evolved. So every single time you talk about a thong up to your booty crack and a strap, that's not the latest that we have.
What difference is it?
Well, one specifically is called a dildo.
Ooh.
You gotta Google it. That's a great lesbian toy. And ain't nobody got no strap up their booty hole and stuff. No, ain't nobody got none of that. So I mean,
but my thing is, it's not even just a. Excuse me. For me, it's not even just about the contraption of it. I mean, at the end of the day, right? I did have relations with men at one point in my life. So it's like the whole plastic thing. It's like, for me, what am I doing if I'm still doing that? You know, that's where my mind is at with it. And it almost seems surgical for me. Because it's like, it's just, it is like, it's a foreign object. Yeah, and it's being inserted into your body, and it's giving some sort of type of surgery, like, you know, a pap smear or some shit, bitch. Like,
well, so I'm gonna tell you that the straps that I use, and I mean the term strap is really antiquated. Because strap-ons really ain't strap-ons these days.
Right. There's barely a strap.
The reason why I'm including this in this video called The Origin is because this is where the sex machine conversation originated. That's the reason why this video is called The Origin. But as you can hear, it's just nothing but conversation and actually curiosity. Curiosity. But keep listening. Let me continue.
Right.
Zip ups.
Right. But like with the dildo, it has a mechanism that stimulates the clitoris of the person who is wearing it. So even whenever you fucking somebody with it, you are getting stimulated by the clit. So that's how come lesbians can truly reach a climax together while using plastic. But most people who ain't gay don't know that. Like most people who, and that ain't no shade either.
I'm not
Most
saying
people
it is
who
this, and
are,
I'm not a super freak. But go ahead.
yeah. So like I think it's so funny when people that are not used to lesbian sex always be like, well, it's just plastic. You can't feel nothing. You crazy.
Now
It
with that
depends on what you buy. I feel
feeling
every
good.
motherfucking thing.
Well, I got something
So
to say
that's
about
all I'm
the guys
saying.
who like to get strapped. The guys who like to get strapped remind me of they like trannies, hard dick and hard titties on their back. What do you think? The crickets are at chorus.
Oh
Well, I
well, I
need a
went on
question.
mute. I went on mute
Yeah,
because I had spoke so much. I was letting everybody else get a turn.
yeah, I went to potty, but what did you ask you, sir?
I was saying, do y'all agree? Niggas who like straps is the ones who's really trans attracted because they like hard dicks and hard titties on their back.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
First of all, a
Yeah,
nigga that likes a strap, I mean, it must be with a trans. Because
right.
who else you gonna be with? Like, I mean, shit, me. You must be with a trans.
Well, they got
So
big titties that come off and on like a hanger, and some
Yeah,
of
and I
them.
feel
I have
like they
seen
would
that.
be
I have
dangerous
seen
because, like, you going that far to have a woman strap up and just live your real life, like that's too far for me. I don't see how women go along with that. But that just goes to show how some of these women will do anything for a man that clearly don't want them. You know?
Well, I'm no woman and I don't have no pussy and I'm no bottom. But shout out to Keeping in the chat. I heard a lot of great things about that clitter rose. They said it's a great clit sucker. And that it's got like a little tongue in there, a little beady bead, a little bud.
Yeah, so yeah. The
They
roses
said get
is
up in there. That thing goes
I
get.
never even. I don't. I'm not one of those people that do. I'm not into those. I'm not into that. I'm not just having regular. I just don't do all of that. But I,
You
I
don't
guess
jerk off.
no.
You need to. You
I
gotta.
do. It's not necessarily sexual, but I know
People
it's
who don't jerk
very
off
helpful.
don't love themselves. They got low self esteem if they don't jerk off. That's how I feel. If you don't fuck
But I know
yourself,
that's the goddamn lie.
that's crazy.
I know that's the goddamn lie.
if you don't fuck yourself, then I don't want to fuck.
Well, child. Well, good thing I ain't a
And
man.
this my thing because I can really remember the first time that I ever knew that a rose was a thing was listening to Ness live.
Oh
So
wow.
how she don't know? Yeah, because Ness
Who
was
said I
talking
didn't
about
know?
her rose.
You?
I didn't say I didn't know. I have a variety of them. I have a variety of them. So yeah.
Clit suckers,
Yeah, I
cool.
never even knew that that existed. But if you have a rose, you have to know that the sex toy industry definitely has evolved.
I'm sure it has.
Technology has evolved. You even just asked Dory how QP pressed the button for Dory's panties. If you think for a second in lesbian relationships that ain't a thing, well, I
Not
could just be holding the remote control.
who had a clit mo control.
That's what
I'm
Yeah,
just
don't you
Dorian.
got
saying.
the panties you can control? Like, isn't that panties that you wear? You supposed to be able to control the panties.
Remember with Dorian
Yeah.
QB, they said that Dory had brought some for herself and sent the remote to QB child. That's what they
Oh, it's
said.
a remote clit.
What?
Well, now the only reason why I knew that was a lie, even back then, is because there was only a certain distance that the
Mm-hmm.
battery can.
Right. I can
But
imagine.
Right.
but
Yeah.
but your partner can be in another room and you be in a different room
I'm
and
supposed to
you
take
can
that out.
control it.
When you at the restaurant, you're supposed to be playing with a pussy from under the table with the control of a button.
Right.
You
They
can
get
do
Didn't
whatever with
Tammy
that.
from Real Housewives of Atlanta come out with that? I thought that's when I first heard about it.
she got some.
I don't know. I don't know who created it, but it's a fun and enjoyable time because that's another way as it is.
You
But
know
Yeah,
how
that's
I
many
know.
another way
get
how
foreign
lesbians are able to exercise control, but it be in a controlled manner. because you can take turns being the person in control.
Um,
You know what else is
well,
weird?
I think that would be fun. That do sound like fun. But
Yeah.
because I know a guy has a toy, like, you know how some guys have like toys, and I think that was weird. And I was like, maybe they dealing with some type of.
So do y'all hear these familiar voices? The very same voices that's talking crazy about a damn sex machine was all engaged in this conversation. Am I right or am I wrong? Press 1 if you hear a mutual discussion happening amongst the adults. Press 1 if that's what you hear. Zulu pressing his 1. Y'all hear him? He said 1. So they talking about roses. I listen to them talk about some type of throat spray that they spray whenever they trying to suck dick. That's in another part that I was just trying to get to the nitty gritty. But as you can hear, it's a whole bunch of adult discussion going on about remote control panties and all of this type of stuff. You can hear it. But these are the same individuals that's talking crazy now. And I'm just like, did y'all forget what y'all said? But this is what I mean. They are hypocrites. And jealous, might I add, because they over there with roses and throat spray. But anyway, let me continue.
Erectile dysfunction, and I just automatically put them on my do not contact list. Like even when it's
Y'all know something I thought about that's weird. Y'all probably never thought about, but you might have seen.
no, I really did it back in the days when they would present, like you know how you talk and like you get to that stage and they just talk when they say stuff like that. I just put them on my do not contact list. I'm like, that's weird. Like if you have your own piece, why you? Like, what's the purpose of that? Like I didn't understand it. So yeah.
But
Yeah. So net.
thinking about the things that people get taken out of them all
Yeah,
day.
but the panties, I would try that. I wouldn't mind that. But if you're gonna have a like all this other shit, I'm like, what is wrong with you? So,
But there ain't nothing wrong.
Because I'll be scared to cut y'all off. I'll be missing my turn to talk because I don't want
I'm used to that. My bad. I'm working on myself.
Because I really want to say I have this weird thought that I always thought about all the people who got all different types of foreign objects removed out of their ass and pussy every day in the nation and in the world. They've had some really odd objects coming out of motherfuckers, from pickle jars to toy dinosaurs, collectors' cars, all types of shit. People be just randomly just playing with their ass and playing with their pussy and just getting whole pickle jars up there. So I just thought that was very weird. I used to see this website called rotten.com when I was a kid. All types of shit coming out of motherfuckers' ass.
Yo, I used to go to rotten.com in middle school and look at the damn dead bodies and shit.
Yep,
That's where you can see like the corpses. Damn, yeah.
His own ass. He stuck his head up his ass.
I never heard of it. Yeah, really.
I remember that website. I used to be in middle school looking at that site. They had all the shit, everything that was censored. Yeah, I didn't look. I don't know about now. I was at school watching it, so I didn't look at all that crazy shit. But everything that was censored on TV, Rotten.com had uncensored.
Yeah. Motherfuckers' brains blowed out.
Yeah. And we're talking about celebrities. We're talking about celebrities, not just regular people. They had regular people, celebrities, like they had all types of shit.
I'm glad I missed out on that. Ooh, I don't like blood and gore. Ugh, I just can't do it.
Blow a motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel you.
Spaghetti. I love it. Blow a motherfucker's brains out while I'm eating lasagna.
Okay, and I was just kidding about that, but I had to throw in my joke. But I've seen those machines in videos, but I've never watched it. Like I have seen
community. There are versatile.
Where did it go?
Now we about to get to the nitty gritty, y'all. So y'all saw the buildup of the conversation on how this even became a topic. Now we about to get to the nitty gritty right here about the machine. It's so funny how people like to spin the narrative and tell half truths. The machine is about to come up in the conversation, y'all. Thank you for holding tight. Please like my video. Y'all, let me look to see if y'all been giving my video some likes now. Y'all, come on. Y'all got to do better than the 88 likes. Go ahead and give me some more likes. Go ahead and give me some more likes. Go ahead and give me some more likes so I can let y'all hear the origin of the sex machine conversation. Because you can lie all day long. You can lie. But I'm always going to let the truth prevail. Because the truth is the only thing that I know. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Please continue to like the video, but let's continue, y'all.
I just got to be honest with you.
I don't have to lie. And first off, Yusuf, I don't like that you said dick dyke because I know that in the gay community there are versatile people.
Right,
So
right.
please, so don't
Right.
do me like that.
I
They
get
say I'm versatile, bitch.
I
But
was
that's what you want to identify with
Okay,
now.
so I have seen, but here's the thing though.
sorry.
I have
But
seen
no,
those
but
machines.
I ain't
Hold on, let me
playing no
say
putting no
something.
machine to me.
Let me
Okay.
say something. Okay, and I was just kidding about that, but you know, I had to throw in my joke. But I've
Okay.
seen those machines in videos, but I've never watched it. Like if I remember scrolling, like I would be scrolling and I would see like a thumbnail with some shit like that. But it was never something I'd watch because that imagine machine hanging on this last leg. Baby. I can't stand these people. So listen, but like that I've seen it, but my thing is like, you know, if you're already apprehensive about a plastic thing in the first place, then like for somebody like me, that machine would just be useless. That's one. Two, it's weird because you know, I don't know. It's weird because
I was going to ask that. But a person considered. Okay.
No, go ahead.
Are you considered pansexual if you do it with a machine?
What?
I think
What?
I'm just saying.
Anything,
As
right?
lesbians, we play with sex toys. That's what we do.
Oh, that's right.
Because you have to always make it spicy because sometimes as lesbians you can be together for years and in order to keep it spicy, if it's a new toy or something, you try it out.
What's your longest relationship, J.Dunn? What's your longest relationship?
Almost 3 years.
That's not long. Well, maybe for you.
Well,
That's an appliance. Okay.
Right.
but it was almost 3 years.
So you
That's
like
my
too wild
longest
to
one.
giving people them used penises and shit.
No, because that's what I'm saying. Because if I'm gonna spend money on something, I'm gonna spend good money on it. And so even
How
with the
much
one
was
that I
that
have,
machine? Out of curiosity.
So we got
Right.
I have to look at my itemized receipt. Um, but yeah,
Isn't that machine like $400? $500?
That's it. I
I
think you
mean
should be more.
No, it's
it
please.
depends on the one.
That's
It depends
expensive.
on which one you get. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. You can go through the
Oh,
company
you got the triple leg one.
specifically.
You
No,
got the one with the triple
No,
leg.
I'm sorry. You're not gonna have no
don't
$400
interrupt
machine
me.
pumping in and out of me. What if it gets stuck? Or what if it malfunctions? Like I feel like I think more work.
You just start throwing all
I'm
over
just
the place.
like that's weird. Like I don't know. I want to know that you put time into that shit. Nothing but the best.
Wait,
Oh shit.
Hey, now she had to run from the machine. That's funny.
Oh shit.
y'all not even let me finish. But
Hey,
no,
you
I'm telling you,
Ooh,
the
I'm
company specifically where my machine came from, you can buy different attachments. You can attach a new one. You can buy a new one and attach.
I'm thinking
So
about my handstand blender So what is the other attachment? Like is it gonna be like a little torch, like twisting my inside? Like it just. But I'm just saying, like if you gonna do that, I want the machine to be a minimum of about $2,000. I need you to look for a lot of hoops. Cause I ain't about to my puppet at me. Yeah.
Well, I was just being honest and transparent. So yeah, lesbians, we have a lot of fun because we have so much that we can have fun with.
Well, and I mean, in that same regard, women have a lot of things that they can have fun with. Period. Right?
But you know, it's not be too bad because I ain't gonna hold you. You know, in the medical books, if you look in the actual sex medical books, that's they put down, but it was a white woman. I'm not being racist, but it was a white woman. They had a dog penis. This is how people find out. This is how people find.
So as y'all can see the conversation going on here, Ness asking me about the machine, how much it costs, asking about the different attachments that go along with it. Castro, I got a StreamYard link as well. If he wanted to talk to me, he would have brought his ass over here, right? If he wanted to talk to me, wouldn't he have brought his buckethead ass over here? So what you want? You want me to leave my life and leave my people to go see what he wants? Is this what we doing tonight? Even Zulu agree. Zulu is agreeing with me. So what we doing is because he want me to hit his link, you come to tell me to come and hit his link, but you don't tell him to come hit my link. You hear Zulu? He agree. Now, Castro, if you had did that in person, Zulu might have bite your foot. He might would have tried to bite your foot off. But hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Found out they was fucking the dog because I guess when a dog comes, they penis swell up, so it got stuck in her, and they had to medically remove it. So that makes me want to look into what happened with women and robots and stuff, or even men. You never know.
Electrocuted. They get electrocuted.
Yo, the one that I purchased ain't electrocuted nobody yet. Ain't nobody getting electrocuted yet.
J.Dunn, I got questions for the machine. So the motherfucker come okay.
Yeah, that's up there with the hamster thing I heard about. When people put hamsters in like a bag or something, and then like they let the hamster run up their holes, like it's supposed to be sensational, but why would you do that?
How many size changeable dicks does it have on there?
Right, yeah.
So that's the reason why. Have y'all not noticed when I would argue with men in the past, I always had different sizes? Where I said I got a 10-inch, I got a 20. I was about to say 20, but no, that's not true. But the first
20, bitch, that's crazy.
But when I argue with these men saying my dick's up in my closet, I meant it. That was that.
Girl.
But my smallest one is 7 inches.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask that because a lot of men like
that's the smallest one. Then what's the biggest one?
Yeah.
Like 12. But the company still. But the company, they still make bigger ones. They still make bigger ones.
That's crazy
because
though.
But it's geared towards lesbians.
But that's crazy.
I don't know. For me, I don't understand.
And you want that much penis? That's crazy. You might as well go and do the real
thing.
That's
what I'm saying. Like I just don't understand. Like
the people,
or maybe the men they come across, they ain't got the package they want. So you said, "Fuck it, I'd rather somebody that can buy their own size and it never," because you know some men, especially when you built like uppity. So I'm just saying, like not just built. I'm just saying, not getting too graphic. They be quick on the trigger and stuff like that. Those men you leave immediately though, because like I don't know what's going on. I don't think a doctor can fix it.
So you need a guy that's built like Dimples, right?
No, I'm saying like a guy that's quick on the trigger. Like I
Like
feel like
Dimples.
I would. Well, I don't know. Dimples, I don't think Dimples seeing like this. Well, I don't know if Dimple will use. I'll have to answer that one day, but I don't know if it'll be offensive or not. Because I know some, some of them they don't like to use it.
He's
Some do.
always offending everybody. Child, please.
But yeah, I always wonder why would a
Using
lesbian require all these interests and
Mm.
stuff if they they don't want it? Because to me, I think it's just weird to stimulate straight sex when you could just have it. That's just my thing.
Well, most lesbians care about the connection. They don't want a man. They don't want no hairy chest in their face. They don't
So
want
they
that.
want everything but the actual male body.
Correct. Because they don't like men.
Okay.
So yeah. So that
Well, I don't
yeah.
think all lesbians would say that, but I see what you're saying. Because I think that's a stereotypical thing they put on lesbian women that they don't like men. I don't get why people will be gay, but I know a lot of them fight against that because a lot of men use that. Like, oh, you don't like us. I think maybe they
But
wasn't
no,
true.
you really don't like men. Like I really don't
Oh,
like
you
men.
know better than me.
I
Shit.
don't like men. And a man could try to pay my rent, and I wouldn't want it because I don't like men.
So
Like
Well,
I,
I,
that's you
I
like
have
men
never
too.
dealt with somebody with a hairy chest or none of that bull mess.
but what about a hairy nipple? What about like a little? Because I was about to ask y'all who got hair on their titties.
Hairy
Some
nipple.
women do got beards.
Who got hair on their titties? You know, is
Well,
it maybe a
but
little bit
that
on the
that
nipple?
goes to preference. If I notice a woman and she got a beard, then she is not my type. That's not my preference, and I move right along.
So
But
you
you
would
But
go with
somebody else might
because
wanna.
okay. Oh, I heard this on camera, and I think this is a great question to ask right now. Being that you just said that, J.Dunn, what if you met a woman that looked exactly like you like? She got everything going on that you would want in a woman. Everything is perfect. I mean, you're what like your perfect woman if you could make it yourself. But she sound like Barry White. What you gonna do?
Know something?
He
I
gonna fuck
almost
with her.
said something. No, I almost said something. I mean, if you can look into my past Rolodex in Disneyland, I mean, just listen to that voice. If I like you,
Mm.
I like you.
No, I wanted to see that because I know you said like I see you will make sense because like when you even you were saying like you like tomboyish, it's a lot of women that put a little feminine tomboyish really well. So just because they're like that, they have that tomboy aesthetic, it doesn't necessarily mean they're giving masculine. A lot of women they dress like kind of like a tomboy, but it's very feminine. If you get what I'm saying, I just noticed that because I like fashion. But
Yeah.
the Barry
I've never been superficial. I've never been. And I don't plan to be a superficial person at all.
and what
Yeah.
about you, because you said you like the feminine too, right? So what if you had
No,
everything I
yeah,
just
I mean, no. You saw what?
the same thing I just asked Jay Dunn. It's everything that you like. 'Cause you said you like well, let me ask you, are you into like feminine as women? Are you prefer somebody more masculine presenting?
I like femmes and studs. That's where I'm at with it.
Also, I guess this question would matter to you. So you said, what if you had like well, yeah, it would be. I know what
No,
you like.
it
So,
is valid. It was the same question. I can answer any question if it's the same
okay,
question.
so same question, guys.
So let me go ahead. I'm pausing that right there. And actually, let me put myself back on the forefront. So this is the origin of the sex machine story. So I know many of y'all have heard that it originated in other ways, but that's not the truth. It's sad that I always just have to dig up the damn receipts. The origin of the sex machine story actually happened on a panel where everybody was just kicked back, having drinks, having conversation. As you can see, this is when Ness was fine with me. She was cool with me. And we was all just talking. But now that she wants to be upset and want to turn all of YouTube against me, now it's like this whole I don't know what to call it. I mean, but you heard all of them talking about their own toys and their own stuff. I mean, there's also a portion about honey packs that I didn't even play because I wasn't trying to play all that for too long. They was talking about honey packs again, some type of throat spray that you spray in your mouth before you suck dick. They was talking about a whole bunch of weird ass shit. But a sex machine is the weirdest thing that they ever heard of. But you got mouth spray to spray up in your mouth before you suck dick? What the fuck? That's weird. That's weird. But the reason why I titled this The Origin is because I really wanted to go back to where everything came full circle. And so shortly after this discussion right here that you just heard, that was then when Ness invited me to be a co-host on her channel. And while I was being the co-host on her channel, the sex machine story came back up. I can't tell you who brought it back up because she took that video down. But the sex machine story came back up on Ness's panel. And again, I was explaining it to her audience because we had already had this discussion. Only for me to explain to her audience, she still said that she didn't get it. She asked me to show it to her. That's what made me go ahead and get it out my closet and plug it up, because that's another thing. You have to plug it up. It's not like batteries or something that you put in. No, you got to plug it up. And so I plugged it up to show her and her audience what I was talking about, because it seemed like they were so slow and delayed that they didn't understand what Ness was trying to describe. I was being the co-host, doing my due diligence over there, because Ness had already spent time up on my panel the day before. So it's my turn to be up on her panel. So I plugged it up. I turned it on. I let Ness look at it behind the stage. That is factual. But I wanted her to see what it looked like before she would determine if she was going to put it on her channel. Because I didn't want to put her channel at risk. Or at least not then. Not then. Now I don't give a fuck about her channel. But then I did not want to put her channel at risk. So that's why I plugged it up and I let her see what it looked like first back there before she even brought it on the screen. She brought it on the screen at her own risk because, I mean, it's her channel. She wanted to bring it on the screen. And that's how we have the sex toy, the sex machine story and all of this going on. And that's also the reason why Lil Buckweek came to my channel a week ago today with his fuckery. So I just want to say, a lot of the times people get on here and they tell half truths. It don't be the full truth at all. A lot of the times people will tell a whole damn lie, or they'll spin a whole narrative. But y'all know about me, I'm very thorough. I will go find the receipt because I don't forget. I remember where everything originated. I remember where it all originated and what caused the conversation and what caused you to ask me to let your audience see it. All of these things. But then now they flipping the narrative like I came on here giving showing my sex machine just because. No, that's not how that went down. But people do tend to have revisionist history, where they will rewrite history and spin a narrative and they will lie to y'all's faces. I'll be right there telling y'all the truth with receipts to prove what I'm saying. But then even with me telling you the truth with receipts to prove what I'm saying, people still want to tell me that I'm a lie. But if you read Ball, you will see that there was nothing but curiosity. Curiosity. And even once I was co-hosting on her channel later on, in that week, there was still curiosity by her and the finesses, and that's why I showed it to him, because I mean it's very hard to explain the machine that I got. And no, I didn't get it off Amazon. No, I didn't get it off Google. No, I didn't. I live in Atlanta. Atlanta is the gay mecca. We have sex shops on every corner here, and I mean every corner. Just right here from my condo alone, I can count, y'all, 6 sex shops. 6 in the vicinity of my condo. That's just where I live, y'all. And it's not taboo here at all. Nothing about having a adventurous sex life, especially when you are a lesbian. None of that is taboo. You won't believe how many women that I done dated and I done showed up at their house and they done had something that was interesting. Then I'm gonna ask the questions: what's this for? What this do? I mean, it is what it is, and it comes with the territory. One thing that I can say that I'm happy about is that I am a lesbian here in Atlanta. Because being a lesbian here in Atlanta is like being lesbian or gay in no other place, because it's very much an open and welcoming and accepting community of people. Not to mention, when you vibe with other people, when you get to know them, if you get to a level of intimacy, you can learn new things from your new partner. It's unfortunate that some people are stuck living in Seattle, Washington, so they don't have the luxury. Some people are stuck living on government vouchers in New York and they don't have the luxury. I mean, some people are just not as fortunate. But Atlanta is the best place to be gay. It's the best place to be gay. And it's very accommodating to the gay people. So, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and present y'all with these receipts about the origin. For those of y'all who stuck around the entire live, I really do appreciate y'all, especially towards the end, because that was the very pertinent information and conversation that none of them have talked about happened. None of them. But yeah, I'm sick of people coming up in here telling me about what Jay Wilson want. I'm gonna go over there and see what he want. Cause I done been here almost 2 hours now myself, and y'all know I typically don't go that long. So anyway, thank y'all for supporting me. Please like the video. Please share the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you happen to get here late, please red ball to the beginning or catch the replay. And I mean, if you got here late, you catch this replay as soon as you can, because I can't promise you how long this one is going to be up, because I had to show the truth. I had to 100% show the truth. So, you know, a lot of the times if you get up on here showing the truth, you know, people might try to do something. So that's why I say go ahead and look at it while you got the time. But either way, thank y'all so much for joining me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Don't stress. I got to do my morning show in the morning. I got to do that. So I'll see what Jay Wilson want, and then I'll get ready for bed. And then I'll talk to y'all tomorrow morning. I got to set my alarm to make sure I get up on time. All right, y'all. Let me see. I got to go down here. All right, y'all. Bye.